Hey guys, Dr. Luke Stringer here at Advanced Health Chiropractic down in South Loop of Chicago, and we want to go through essentially some causes of headaches and essentially what causes headaches. And the biggest one we see, particularly in our office with the corporate worker, is essentially how we sit and how poor seated posture creates stress and tension essentially onto the spine and creates headaches. So when you evaluate the spine, you expect to see a spine that's essentially curved in an alignment. So ear, shoulder, hip should be on top of one another. And this is essentially how we should sit. But as you can see, Jaslyn is sitting that essentially that corporate posture. Head shifted forwards, shoulders are rounded. So essentially what this does is it straightens the cervical curve. This puts way too much stress and tension into the joint, the tissue, the nerve. Particularly in this upper cervical area here, you're going to get headaches. So the way we sit is critically important, and essentially that's what we're going to go over now. So it all starts with how we get into the chair. So when you sit at the front of the chair, you're going to slide your butt back, and then you're going to make sure your lumbar spine is contacted right at the back of the chair. And you want to make sure that your shoulders come up, back, and down. So essentially you're pinching right between your shoulder blades. And then your ear is on top of your shoulder. Now obviously where you're working is critically important, so your ergonomic setup, your workbench is really important. So if your computer screen, your keyboard is way down in front of you, you're going to have to do this, and you're obviously going to look, and you're going to impinge all these nerves here that are going to create headaches. So where our computer screen is really important. So essentially lift that up for me, Jaslyn. You want to make sure when we're working, it's probably a little high, move this one out of the way. When we're working, you're at a foot to a foot and a half away from your computer screen, and you're going around a 90-degree bend in your elbow, and you're nice and flat in your wrist, and you've got around 5 to 10 degree looking down in flexion from your eye to the screen. This is going to allow us to stay in good posture. Okay, so if you sit for a living, average American sits for over 14 hours a day, I encourage you to speak to HR, get an ergonomic work assessment. If not, jump on our website, download the how-to guide from the website. It's going to go over how you set up your workstation, how you sit properly. So if you're suffering from headaches, you want some correction without the use of drugs or surgery, hit the button at the bottom of the screen, fill out the contact form, and we look forward to seeing you in the office and getting these corrected for you.